Here's what's happening now. Rain's got a head start on us for the Friday drive home, and it looks like it's going to stick around for a while.
Also today, first at 4, actress Rose McGowan makes her first public appearance since the Harvey Weinstein scandal broke. And we have new progress to report in the Oakland County water emergency. A boil order lifted for more people, but 7 communities will have to wait a while longer. Paula?
Hey, Sandra, this contraption I'm getting ready to enter was really brain-powered by a 20-year-old college kid. It helps the disabled. And he says he would have never gotten it done without the help of a program at his university. That university is raising money to keep these kinds of programs and genius going. Woo! All of these stories and more are happening right now on Local 4, First at 4.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sandra Ali in for Karen Drew today. First at 4, it is a big night tonight. Halloween celebrations, lots of Friday night football, but we're wondering, is rain going to spoil the party? Meteorologist Ben Bailey standing by with the very latest. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Sandra. Yeah, I think it's good bet that we're going to get wet at some point tonight. In fact, most of us are, at least have been here in the last hour or so. You can see that line of rain has advanced from the edge of our west zone, is now starting to spread through the heart of the area. And we're even getting a push of some more moderate and possibly even some heavy rain here around Onstead, heading towards Manchester and the western portions of Lenawee County. So again, all this is advancing slowly to the east and northeast. You can see a lot of Oakland County is getting wet, with the leading edge of that just now starting to reach Troy and Auburn Hills, and also down here towards the Wayne and Washtenaw County line. So it looks like we are going to be wet for a good chunk of the evening tonight. Temperatures are going to fall. In fact, they've already started to fall. We'll look at how cool we're going to get, what the weekend holds, and of course your Halloween forecasts. All coming up in a few minutes, Sandra.
Thank you, Ben. Thousands of women are at Cobo Center for this weekend's Women's Convention. Actress Rose McGowan helped kick things off with a passionate address. It's her first public appearance since she accused Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault. Let's go to Kimberly Gill, who has more on McGowan's message. Kimberly?
Yeah, hi, Sandra. McGowan has been one of the most high-profile and outspoken victims to come forward against Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein. Well, today she delivered a powerful message, and she certainly didn't hold back.
I've been harassed, I've been maligned, and you know what? I'm just like you. Because what happened to me behind the scenes happens to all of us in this society, and that cannot stand, and it will not stand.
McGowan never referred to Weinstein by name, but spoke out against the men, I should say, controlling Hollywood about the culture of sexual abuse in the film industry. She also praised the social media Me Too campaign, calling on others to share their stories.
Name it, shame it, call it out. Join me, join all of us as we amplify each other's voices, and we do what is right for us and for our sisters and for this planet, Mother Earth.
Now ahead on Local 4 News, our Priya Mann talks one-on-one with Rose McGowan about the Me Too campaign and why she didn't use Weinstein's name during her address today. And by the way, the Women's Conference, it continues through Sunday, so we want to welcome all the women that are in town for the seminars and community organizing, women in politics, and other hot topics they'll be talking about this weekend.
Yeah, it's a big weekend, and it turnouts I know is supposed to be huge.
Yeah, it really is. So we're glad to have them here in Detroit.
All right, thanks, Kimberly. It was an emotional day in court today as a young man is sentenced for his part in a drive-by shooting. 24-year-old Dwayne Sharp, along with 3 other men, was involved in the shooting back on August 3rd on Detroit's east side. The victims, Jamisha and Jeffrey McWilliams, were inside a house when they were hit by bullets. The 14-year-old girl died. Her brother was injured. Today, Jamisha's mother talked about her need for justice.
Every last person in that van is guilty. And I'm not, and I know I'm a mother, and I'm saying this, they all guilty. One already free. So now y'all finna reduce these sentences. They gotta get life. My baby, she can't get her sentence reduced. Your Honor, she's stuck. She got a life sentence that she don't even deserve.
Sharp pled guilty to second-degree murder back in September. Today he was sentenced to 22 to 60 years in prison. Little by little, the water emergency in Oakland County is coming to an end for so many frustrated residents. Today, Keego Harbor and Bloomfield Township were removed from that massive boil order that went into effect Monday night. Officials say it is confirmed their water is safe. However, the boil order is still in effect for Commerce Township, Orchard Lake Village, Walled Lake, West Bloomfield Township, Wixom, and also parts of Novi and Farmington Hills. Pending clear water tests, the boil order could be lifted for everyone on Sunday. It was the last straw for many drivers on I-75 this morning. Massive amounts of straw were scattered on the road, causing traffic headaches. This happened on southbound I-75 between Crooks and Long Lake. A truck driver carrying 25 bales of hay was cut off by another driver. We're told the straw was not properly secured and spilled all over the roadway, as you can see, temporarily closing the freeway. First at 4, we are tracking stories making headlines around the world for you on this Friday, and we start in South Korea. That's where Defense Secretary Jim Mattis is laying down the groundwork for a presidential visit. Today, Secretary Mattis met with South Korea's leader, who praised the, quote, aggressive deployment of American military resources in the region. The U.S. is demanding North Korea stop its nuclear weapons program, but Kim Jong-un continues to threaten more nuclear testing. President Trump travels to the region next week. 2 key votes have plunged Spain into a serious territorial showdown over the future of Catalonia. The regional parliament has voted to secede, while the Spanish Senate voted to take control of the region. That allowed Spain's prime minister to fire Catalonia's government and dissolve its parliament. The whole dispute now reaching a critical point, as you can see, as Spain tries to hang on to the wealthy region, which, by the way, does include Barcelona. A local university hangs out the Help Wanted sign as it tries to raise the last $25 million of a $100 million campaign. The University of Detroit Mercy has just kicked off a push to cross that finish line. So we sent our Paula Tutman out to find out what that money will be used for. And Paula, what did you find out?
Well, first of all, I want to show you this. Now, it's very, very loud. You've probably seen a wheelchair lift before, but nothing like this. It has a unique ability to help not only the permanently disabled, but someone who may have just had an accident or has a temporary disability and needs some help. You know, when you think about why universities raise money and how they use it, you probably don't think of programs like this. Evan Jeffries is a junior mechanical engineering student. The university he's chosen to attend doesn't have a top 10 football team or a fancy place in the annals of Ivy League institutions, but his name is on a patent along with 4 others, and his student project is ready to go to market.
When I was first brought onto the project, I essentially redesigned the entire thing so that it would be ADA compliant and meet federal standards.
It's called the wheelchair escalator, a freestanding contraption that can be easily installed as a permanent or temporary outdoor fixture. And that's the secret sauce.
Hospitals would be able to rent this to people who have knee replacement surgeries or people who are temporarily in wheelchairs so that they can get in and out of their homes.
At U of D Mercy, students don't necessarily pick their student projects. The life circumstances of those who need help create the need for a project.
Our teams of engineering students and nursing students meet a person with a physical disability, and collectively, with the client's input, we come up with assistive technology to build for them.
For his professor, Dr. Nassif Reyes, the project got pretty personal.
I fell off a ladder and I broke my heel this summer, and I was, non-weight bearing for 3 months. So this device became personal to me because of I could have used it if it was commercially available.
As U of D Mercy works to meet its goal of raising $100 million, much of that funding goes to keep students like Evan working and learning and able to make money while making the grade.
The projects that they work on through their education is truly designed to making a difference in people's lives.
What you're looking at is the prototype, but this is ready to go to market.
If I had broke my leg next summer, I would be using it. Maybe I should do it again.
Wow, talk about throwing yourself into your work, right? Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. So Evan has a partial scholarship here at U of D Mercy. He also makes about $15 an hour for his co-op internship. And so basically, his student project, Sandra, is helping him pay his way towards school or through school. And this is what this kind of money pays for. This is a look behind the fundraising and why it's so important.
It is absolutely so important. Thank you so much, Paula. Still ahead, Uber is making some changes that could affect the way you travel, especially during a night out with your friends. Also ahead, a pointed political protest. These demonstrators right here use costumes from a popular series to target one of the most powerful men in America. But up first, women helping other women fighting breast cancer. I'll show you what knitted knockers are and why they might be a better fit for some cancer survivors.
O.J. Simpson. Coming up all new on Local 4 News at 5 and 6.
The long-running battle between a Detroit neighborhood and the Marathon refinery is on again.
The people are trapped. You can't stay, you can't leave.
So where is this all headed? We'll let you know.
In good health, more than 250,000 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year. It's a battle that is physical and emotional, but a nonprofit group powered by volunteers is working to help patients feel a little bit better.
With yarn, needles, and stuffing, these women are bringing comfort to others.
This is what they look like when they're finished being knitted.
They call them knitted knockers.
This is the filling that can just go right inside there.
They're knitted prosthetics for patients who have lost a breast in the fight against cancer. Volunteer Dina Hershak has made more than 100 of them in all sizes, all free of charge. Each takes about 2 hours of work.
It's just so nice to help people. It's a skill that I have, so I can put my hands to use.
The knitted knockers are sent to medical centers as an alternative to prescription prosthetics. Those who need their own bra and can't be worn until 6 to 8 weeks after a mastectomy. The knitted version can be worn much sooner and with any bra.
We have patients that use breast prosthetics that are they get through prescription, and they also like a knitted knocker for a different scenario. So it really depends.
Dina hopes to teach more people how to make them.
To build up an inventory so that when anyone requests one, there's always a pair or a single knocker available. You've cast on 15 stitches? Okay.
A small gift that has a big impact.
And there are several local knitters and knitting groups that are working with knitted knockers right now. To join them, you can find a link on the health page at clickondetroit.com. Also, if you can't knit, they do also accept donations to help cover shipping costs as well. First at 4, we're also on top of stories making headlines across America, and we start in Louisiana with the arrest of a man right here. He is the suspect in the shooting deaths of 2 students at Grambling State University. Here he is. Police say Jalen Wayne is charged with murdering 2 other young men on Wednesday during a fight that started in a dorm room and then spilled out into a courtyard. The violence led to increased security during the school's homecoming festivities. A protest targeting Vice President Mike Pence borrowed inspiration from a popular series. These protesters right here were dressed like characters from The Handmaid's Tale. They were outside a Republican fundraiser featuring the vice president. The series shows a world where women have been stripped of their rights and are treated as property. The outfits have become a common sight at Pence appearances. Die-hard skiers can already hit the Sierra slopes. Mount Rose in Nevada is opening up this weekend. Can you believe this? One trail is going to be open. Nearly all man-made snow, at least for right now. It is the earliest kickoff, by the way, in the resort's history.
All white on the slopes, but all green for the people out there.
I know, right? Like
some muddy.
Cha-ching.
Absolutely.
So just some rain, it sounds like, around here.
Yeah, nothing huge. In fact, most of this is going to be light, but it is going to be fairly persistent through the evening. So if you've got outdoor plans, just count on getting wet at some point tonight. We're going to start out in our south zone. This is Lenawee County, and notice that some of these colors have gone from orange to red. Usually that would indicate heavy precipitation, but keep in mind, this is quite a ways away from the radar site. So we're looking at about 2,000 to 3,000 feet in the atmosphere. A radar may be picking up some ice in the clouds. and giving us that higher reflectivity. Of course, by the time it gets to the ground, we're still looking at temperatures in the 40s, so this is all liquid, but generally this is light to possibly moderate precipitation as it advances to the north. A couple more spots here picking up in western portions of Washtenaw County, and then that rain really lightens up as you head further off to the north. So we've got that strip from the thumb right down to the Ohio state line, and it is advancing east, and likely we're going to see that hang around for most of us at least until midnight tonight, and there'll still be some rain after that. Temperatures have already taken a dip where the rain has moved in mid to upper 40s here in our west zone. You can see in our metro and north zones we're still in the 50s, and Monroe hanging on to 54 as well, close to 60 right now in Port Huron. Temperature wise, we didn't do too bad today. Felt kind of nice before that rain arrived. We will be seeing it again through about midnight tonight. That's when this push makes it to the east, but as the cold front gets closer to us, that's going to enhance the lift. And so that rain is going to flare back up again, mainly on the east side overnight. Looks like it's going to hang on until about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then we'll be dry for everybody. Clouds are actually going to move out pretty quickly tomorrow, so we are going to get some spots where we see almost full sunshine, and then the clouds do come back as we get into Saturday night. All that lake effect rain should stay on the west side of the state. So once we get everything out of here very early tomorrow morning, it's a dry weekend for both Saturday and Sunday. Here's a look at low temperatures tonight, right around 40 in our metro zone, but most of us are going down to the 30s for overnight lows. South zone anywhere between 35 in Onstead and 40 in Luna Pier. A lot of 30s in our west zone too. Remember, that's where that cold front has crossed first. 35 in Howell, 36 in Fenton. Brighton will be at 36 and upper 30s in Canton tomorrow morning. Generally upper 30s here. Usually we see some of our coldest numbers in our north zone, but again, the front will be last to clear here, so we should be able to hold on at least to the upper 30s, maybe 40 degrees by tomorrow morning. Highs only going to 48, and that is despite at least seeing some breaks in sunshine through the middle and early parts of the afternoon, and clouds will come back as we get later on. And if you like 48 for a high temperature, we've got you covered. That's going to be our number all the way through Wednesday of next week. Some warmer air and rain returns late, but right now Halloween looking dry and breezy, so bundle up before you go out and get the candy. Sandra?
Thanks, Ben. Still ahead, sharing a ride with friends is about to get easier, but there is a catch when it comes to sharing the cost. Also ahead, vampires on parade. We're going to tell you why 1,000 people all dressed in capes and bearing their fangs turned out for a new opera. Trending stories coming up next. In trending stories, if you're maybe looking to Uber with friends in the future, it's about to get a little bit easier. The popular app is adding a new multi-stop feature, allowing you to add 3 stops to your trip or even change them while you're en route. Uber is pushing the update this week to users this week, and you'll need to look for a plus sign next to the Where To box, and then you can add up to 3 addresses. By the way, you can split the fare, but it will be split evenly, not by the cost of each stop. So that is something to remember. Just in time for Halloween, this has to be one of the wildest opera previews ever. The first production of Bram Stoker's Dracula opens in Stockholm this weekend. And look who was invited here, 1,000 so-called vampires. The invitation went out on social media for people who dress up or maybe role play as vampires. It looks like they went all out with costumes here and vampire attitude as well. They were guests for the last dress rehearsal, and the new opera makes its world premiere coming up tomorrow.
It's not what you think of when you think of opera.
No, but they were definitely in character.
Yep.
Ooh, a little scary. People will be talking about the Detroit Lions this weekend as they face a really big game in prime time right here on Local 4. They play the Steelers, who have one of the best records in the NFL. That game kicks off at 8:30. Live reports on Local 4 News at 6:11 and again on Sports Final Edition. Still ahead, you might wonder what Goldilocks would have to say about our next story today. 3 bears show up in a surprising place, and it can't be good for business. Coming up next. But up first, here's what I'm working on coming up for tonight at 11.
They're the newest arrivals at a local NICU.
Let's see those pretty eyes.
And one mom wants to make sure they're not forgotten this Halloween.
Somebody thought about my baby. I'm so grateful.
Oh my God, it's so sweet.
See how this local woman is paying it forward.
It feels good to help, parents who may need some uplifting.
With a special homemade gift, bringing joy to families of premature babies. Halloween in the NICU, tonight at 11.
Don't wait.
Finally today, First at 4, many preschoolers have probably heard the story of the 3 bears.
Yep, but very few have seen 3 bears right outside their door. An adult bear and 2 cubs set up shop outside a daycare in Florida, north of Orlando, and experts say they're probably hungry.
Yeah, that's a good guess. Luckily, the bears haven't been aggressive, but people in the neighborhood are being told, hide your pet food, keep your garbage secure, so the bears eventually go back away into the woods. And by the way, the daycare is called the Teddy Bear Daycare Center.
Can't make this up. And hide your pets, too.
Hide everything. Yeah. Seriously. Thanks so much for joining us today, First at 4. We're back in a half hour with Local 4 News at 5. We'll see you then.